Here we go, chapter 4. Time to get all the achievements related to this mission. So as soon as we start the level, turn around and go to the back area to find your first can. And now all we need to do for this one, we need to interact with the door located to the left side, go into the archives. Once you've done that, you need to go down this way to the right side. And in the area here, you will find your first audio log of 7. And now we need to pick up the valve. Once you've done that, now head back towards the door, or the door that you would need a valve to open it. Once you interact with that door and opened it, you need to backtrack where we just came from. Now instead of going right, you want to go left. This door was previously locked until you open the valve door. Inside the trash you will find number 2.
What the heck is this?
Now just walk in front of the invisible wall here to find your next achievement. Now once we have entered the valve door, this will be your location. In here there is only one diary to look at and one ink can. So now if you head into the main area where you see the tables, on the table you'll find your number 2.
They told me I was perfect for the role.
And in the same location there will be number 3 ink can. This one's located in between the 2 desks. Finger wagging. There is no diaries located in this section. So all we need to do now is go to where the main story is showing us to go. Well, not really showing us, but where we have to go. Once we get to this location right here, there will be a valve that we need to press to open this hole up. In the ink pool, or just behind it to the left side of it, you will find number 4 can. And now, go to the valve, interact with the valve, grab your ink blob. Now once you've done that, now head back to the molding machine. Now insert the ink blob inside here, and then on the right side of the machine you will find a selection. Now keep going till you see a radio icon. Once you're there, now activate it. And just interact with the radio to get the achievement. Now do the same thing again, but this time get the right thing, and now proceed on to the next section. So once you get here, you have to go up quite a few stairs. The spiral staircase. And on your way up, you will find that there's 2 shelves. And on the right shelf, you will find one of the ink cans. And the next thing we're going to find is another ink can. So once we get to the very top, you will find the ink can located inside a chest.
He's gonna find me. He always finds me. Oh no! I just want to go home. When do we go home?
There we go.
Go home?
Now once you go through the ventilation shaft, head up the stairs. You have to go this way anyway, it's part of the story. And you should hopefully see this audio diary. Located on the round table. Now to find the next ink can, located to the right, to the left side of the board, you will find it. Now once we've done that, and from the last location, we're going to head into the storage 9. So once again, backtrack. And now since we powered the door to storage 9, we can now enter it. Alright, as soon as we enter, if we head down the stairs, you should hopefully see a diary that I do go past, but we do go back and get it.
always on time.
When we go right, look to the left right now, you will find the diary there. But it doesn't matter because we got to come back here anyway. So I would recommend, of course, picking up the diary and the ink can, and then there should be a power source you need to turn on, and then this all the amusements will turn on. So what we need to do here is we got to get a bullseye. So literally we have to shoot every target without missing. This will take you some patience, so make sure you just keep going, and all the signs should come back in the same place, because they did for me when I was playing it, and only shoot the ones without the X. Once you've done it, you'll get the achievement called Bullseye. And the next thing we're going to do is the one to the right. So for this one, we have to knock down all 9. So this one can be tricky if you don't know how to throw properly. When the ball is located down to the bottom of the screen, and when you throw it, this will be your hardest throw, or your fastest throw. And if the ball is more further up, it'll be your weakest throw. The next thing we're going to do is wasting time. So right next to you again, just keep going right, you will find a hammer. So for this one, you need to have the hammer on the highest point on your screen, and then press the action button to slam it down. So once we've done the necessary things to enter this location, it's all part of the story, so we have to come here. As soon as we enter, they look right, you will find 2 cans located here, but not all cans are related to the ink machine thing. So there's one directly to the right on the banister, and then there's one also to the right located on the barrel behind all these throwable objects. So now all we need to do now is distract these fellas down below, and we need to find a switch. Once again, the switch is part of the story, so you have to come through here anyway. So on the way towards the switch, you will find your next ink can located on top of the shelf, where you see a crying man behind you. And now if you carry on, this will be the switch, and this will be your next audio log.
That's 2.
Now in the next area, this is the maintenance room. As soon as you enter, if you look left, you'll find an ink can, and to the right next to a dead body, you'll find another one. And inside the boss area, you'll find one to the left, and you'll find one to the right. And now the next achievement we're going to get as well, after you pick up the log, is once you picked up the audio log, do not pick up the fire axe. The fire axe is located where the audio log is, once the boss destroys the table next to you. So there it is, don't pick it up. If you pick it up, then you cannot jump inside the Ferris wheel. So all we have to do now is play the waiting game. Once the boss does his strike, you have to go to the one that's disabled and just jump inside. You can stay here and go on it and go for a ride, but I just got it and grabbed it and get the hell out of there. Now the next area. This is the final area I should say. As you see, the one of the ink cans is located to the right as soon as you enter, so once you go down into the puddle of ink, be careful of the enemy. And in this location you will find the last and final audio log. Now we need to go to the second floor. Once again, all this is part of the story, so we have to do it anyway. Can't avoid it. The best case, you're trying to get seen. As you see, I did. So once you press that switch, go up the stairs that it was blocked by the cargo container things. Now once you've done that, go towards, well, once again it's part of the mission, you have to go past it anyway, so you can't really miss it. There's the ink can. And then you will find there's a photo booth area, so go behind it. It says look. So all you have to do is look towards the camera while stand behind it. May take a couple of seconds for it to trigger. Just stand there until the camera flashes. And that's your achievement. And now make sure, of course, make sure you press the switch in this location as well. So now once we have done all 4 switches and opened up the House of Horrors or House of the Dead or something place. Now we need to head back into the maintenance area. And go back to where we took the picture at that booth section. And right next to where the switch is that we had to press, there'll be a crate that you couldn't open before. Now you can. Grab that new reel and now pretty much just continue on with the video. And we have to kill Boris with only using the plunger. So the next thing we're going to find now is the second to last remaining ink can. So before jumping on the ride, go to the last ride at the back. And then grab the ink can underneath the seat. Now we need to continue on now. So jump on the ride. And get close to the end. From my knowledge, you can get this after or before. So as you're going around this horror place, you'll see a piano to the right, and right next to that you'll find a table and an ink can. Grab that to make it be your last one. That is it. So now for this unlikely victory, basically it's pretty simple. All we have to do is once Boris does his few moves and then he throws up his blob on the floor, you put the blob into the machine to make a plunger. Don't make anything else. And then once Boris is weakened, so basically you've got to get the plunger. Pardon me. I'm not going to cut that out because I can't be bothered. So you grab the plunger once you made it, and now just wait until Boris starts throwing up. This is your time to attack. So there's only 3 hits you got to do. So the next phase now is where he's going to jump at you now, and you need to dodge that. I think 6 times. Or 3 times? I think it's 3. Depending if you miss it or mess up the opportunity to hit him. Either way, that is pretty much it for the video. I'll see you guys in chapter